Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise to how Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect pushing this word and sincerity and truth on the four corners of the earth. All right, and I'm sure all brothers heard the news. I put a video of a news clip up. Qassam Soleimani, all right, was killed in a drone strike. All right, so this is just a follow-up of the impending war. All right, Ww3, all right, which is Armageddon, which is the end of the age, all right, of rulership of Esau and the Israelites, you Negro, Latino, Native, Seminole, Indian are going to come into power after this man is knocked out of power, all right? And you see Ww3 is starting. The apostle said this is the year of prophecy, and prophecy is rolling very quickly. We 3 days in to this so-called new year, 3 days, 4 days, whatever, all right, not even a solid week. All right, and Ww3 is starting, man. All right, but I'm gonna start in Joel 2:20. It says, "But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate." That land that's barren and desolate is over there in the Middle East. All right, because you see, this is where this war is gonna start, in the Middle East. All right, all them nations is gonna gather over there. All right, America is getting it popping. All right, Trump said, I seen another, I guess he addressed the situation, and he says, you know, we will annihilate any threat and da-da-da-da, you know, basically, you know, poking his chest out, man. All right, Ww3 is here, man. It's been here. You know, it's been like a proxy war for a long time, but it's here, man. All right, so you know that the enemies of America are gonna rally around Iran, man. All right, Ww3 is here, man. All right, we just waiting on the RFID microchip to be implemented, which, you know, can be implemented at any time. You know what I mean? It can just be, they can say it's a state of emergency tomorrow and everybody got to get the RFID microchip. You know, this thing is happening fast, man. All right, but it says, to a land barren and desolate, with his face toward the east sea and his hinder part toward the utmost sea, and his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he have done great things. That's death, stink and ill savor. When you think of a dead body, it stinks. This is the mass death that's gonna happen to you American soldiers over there in the Middle East. All right, everybody, you know, all the armies, when Yahushua comes back with the angels, all right, they were so afraid, but durst fight. You know, y'all gonna go over there, fight each other, and then have to fight the Lord, and the Lord gonna get y'all up out the way. Salakia. And the Lord gonna get y'all up out the way. All right, but Salakia. Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, the second woe being what? Ww2, and the third woe being what? Ww3, and we in the time of Ww3. All right, I got, you know, people that don't even believe in the truth, people that don't even believe in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying, oh my God, Ww3 about to start. Well, you know, brothers been saying that for years upon years, that Ww3 is gonna start. Not just start, but, you know, happen. Armageddon is here. All right, this dude Soleimani, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, excuse me, but Soleimani, all right, which was the basically he was the second in command in that whole country. You know what I'm saying? A very powerful man, I guess the beloved man amongst, you know, the Iran people or whatever, and they put him to death with a drone, man. All right. And for you Israelites, you Negro, Latino, Native, Seminole, Indian, y'all know this because y'all do this to each other. You know what I'm saying? If somebody put your man to death, you try to put him to death. But this is amongst nations, though. All right? The third woe coming quickly. It's here, man. This shit ain't going to do nothing but escalate. This is not about to slow down. Ww3 in the chip. You know what I'm saying? It's here, the year of prophecy. as the apostle said, you know. But Obadiah 1, I'm gonna start at 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. All right, this is talking about Esau being a so-called white man. All right, thou art greatly despised. Why? For continuous acts like this. This ain't like, I mean, let's get real. This ain't the first time America bombed somebody or bombed the Middle Eastern people, the Ishmaelites. It ain't the first time America done put them to death. You know, Trump on the TV talking about we gonna defend our people and our diplomats and all that. You know, it's a very well known fact that over there in the Middle East, America put more civilians to death than actual quote unquote terrorists. They put more civilians to death. So what you think they gonna do, man? You been over there killing their civilians. You know how America get down, raping their women. You know what I'm saying? Doing all kind of, you know. And when I say raping their women, I ain't talking about, you know, how the scriptures say take a woman. I'm talking about, you know, doing lewd sex acts with the women. You know what I'm saying? You know how the so-called white man get out. This is why you are greatly despised, and this is why you will ultimately be destroyed in this upcoming war. America not riding off into the sunset after this war. You had World War I, World War II, Cold War. America kind of got over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though the Vietnamese was kicking your ass, you know, which is a known fact. That's why you had to go to the extent you went to. But America usually comes out on top, if you will, in these wars. It ain't gonna happen this time. It's not happening this time. All right, your run is coming to an end, man. The scriptures have prophesied that, bro. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee. If you seen that, let's call it a press conference with Trump addressing what happened, you see the pride on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna annihilate you, and anybody that fuck with us done fucked up. That's basically what he said. Pride on this man. He think he's untouchable. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is gonna show him why anybody can be touched. When it comes to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, anybody can be touched. You ain't nobody above the Most High. You know? But it says, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down? This was oozing out of Trump in that press conference. The addressing or whatever, he dressed, whatever, you know? It was oozing out of him. The pride, who gonna, yeah, we killed Soleimani. We killed him. That's what we do. If you know, F with us. You know what I'm saying? That's basically was his whole demeanor. In that damn shit, man. Salaki, but in that damn press conference, man. You know? It says, all the men, this is verse 7, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. This means that even the allies of America are going to turn on America. All right, Trump even brought that up in the press conference. He brought that up. He said, yeah, and our allies, basically saying our allies are with us. And, you know, you mess with us, you mess with our allies, you mess with, you know, your allies going to bomb you too, man. This thing is here, man. Habakkuk 2:5, yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. But he gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Who else could this be talking about but the quote-unquote American Edomite, you so-called white folks here in America? He is a proud man. Just, if you haven't seen it, go watch that little press conference that Trump had about this situation. It says, neither keepeth at home. America has 700-800 bases around the world, but not one foreign base is in America. So who can't keep at home? Who enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death. Death follows this dude, man. He put hell on foreign nations, and he kill them. Who else could this be talking about? And cannot be satisfied. America could have your whole nation. They gonna find a way to strangle you and oppress you even more. You know what I'm saying? But gathereth unto himself all nations, and heapeth unto himself all people. It says, shall not all these take a parable against him, and a taunting proverb, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. That's what these nations are beginning to say. You know, how long, really? How long we got to deal with America over here in our business? How long we got to get bombed? How long our citizens got to get murdered by American soldiers, man? Which you heathen nations, don't get it twisted. I don't really care about y'all, but this man, hey, it's time for this man to go down. And when he go down, we come up. All right. It says, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them. Booties meaning spoils of war. You gonna lose, man. Shall that not they rise up suddenly and bite thee? I'm telling you, America they about to give it to America, man. Like it's been said for years, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. It's been said for years, man, that this is gonna happen. And you see it's in motion. It's been in motion, but it's heating up. You know what I'm saying? It says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. That's payback. Everything that America did to these other nations is gonna get done to them. Chiefly the Israelites. You Negro, Latino, Native, and Seminole Indian, don't get it twisted. It's really about us. So really, everything you did to us gonna get done to you double, but these countries gonna get a piece of you too before we get a piece of you and really annihilate you in the kingdom of heaven. Thus saith the Lord. We ain't gonna do nothing on this side. What we gonna do? How we gonna fight, against y'all on this side? We definitely win in the spiritual war though, because you have no spirituality. But it says, because of men's blood, who got more blood on their hands than America? Just let's say the tribe of Judah, Judah, the southern kingdom alone, that blood outweighs the blood that that America has over what I'm trying to say, Salakia. The blood of Judah, the southern kingdom. Y'all got more of Judah's blood on your hand than these other nations got blood on their hand. And that's just the southern kingdom, not to mention the northern kingdom. Not to mention all the other nations you kill, and you murder. Y'all got blood on your hands, man. Alright? And for the violence of the land, of the city, and all that dwell therein. Alright? This is what you gonna get punished for, man. Alright? Woe unto him that coveteth with an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. That's America. That's y'all. Y'all covet everything that other nations got so you can set your nest on high. Meaning so you can be exalted above them. So you see somebody has something, you go over there and take it, so now you're exalted above them. That's what you do. And for all the, people that scoff and they say about this truth, man, y'all, come on, man. If you can't see this, bro, I mean, you know what it is. If you can't see this, you know what it is. Thou hast consorted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and has sinned against thy soul, and that's what you are going to get judged for, man. Cutting off many people. Y'all running around the earth killing everybody, and then y'all think y'all try to make some patriotic excuse. Solemnity was trying to kill our diplomats. He should kill your diplomats, fool. What the hell y'all doing over there? That's like, let's say a man come in your house and kill your family. What, you just gonna live with him? Y'all gonna be roommates now? And you gonna try to take them out, man. And that's what these countries ready for. And you gotta realize them, the Ishmaelites, man. One thing that the scripture said about the Ishmaelites, Ishmael a wild man. They don't give a fuck when it come to war. This ain't like dealing with Jake, being a lion's whelp. It ain't like until the Most High turn it on and put the spirit on us. Alright. This ain't like dealing with the nation of Israel, especially the 2/3, where you just continuously whoop their ass and they just fall in line and don't do nothing. This is the Ishmaelites. They about to shoot some shit over here, man. You know what I'm saying? All them Americans over there, y'all ain't safe, man. They about to kill the hell out of y'all in that land, man, when y'all go over there. Because they deploying more. We was already, I said we, Salakia, but America was already over there. But they deploying more troops. They about to be doing some ill shit to y'all, cutting heads off, chopping Americans in 150 pieces, man. This is Ishmael. They ready. They been ready. You been fucking with them since like, what, 91? At least from my recollection. You know what I mean? They about to bring it to y'all, man. All you patriotic Americans, man, you about to be sad. End up on a slave boat. Because even though Ishmael gonna start putting their foot in your ass, the other nations gonna end up bombing you off the earth, y'all really better get ready to deal with the Israelites. Not the black Hebrew Israelites. You know, that's some shit y'all make. I'm talking about the Hebrew Israelites. The sons of Jacob, man, the 12 tribes, the chosen of the Most High. That's who you really need to get prepared to deal with. Because y'all ain't gonna have no bombs messing with us, no guns. It's just gonna be, y'all gonna be helpless like we was in hardcore slavery. Y'all gonna be helpless, man. All right, so I just wanted to make that quick video. I hope it was edifying. All right, World War III is here, man. You know. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.